is up, Division 2 agents? This is Gamer for Life back with another Division 2 video. I know it's been a while since I put a video out, and if you follow me for any period of time, you know exactly why that is, so I'm not going to get into that. But while I don't have my setup completely back, I do have enough of it to get back in the swing of things of putting some videos out again. And the first one I wanted to do is going over all of the scout riddles and give you guys the answers to all of those, because that's been the biggest question I have been getting over the past few months, is if I can put a video out helping with that. Now I know I'm late to the party, but a lot of you guys that I've talked to have either just started or you're in the middle of doing these, trying to get them done to catch up to week 15. So what I'll do is have a pinned comment that will have timestamps to each previous week of these scouts, so that you can just jump to whichever week you are needing help with. With that said, let's jump right into this. You can see Scout 15 unlocks in 1 day and 15 hours. So when that happens, then, I will put out a video for Scout 15 and then of course 16, which is the last two that we'll need. But first, let's get on to the first one. So the intel for Scout 1 is, with Keener in custody, it's your job to get the team back together. I was supposed to find a safe place in Foggy Bottom. You're good at solving riddles. Let's see if you can find me. Glasses out. So yes, we are going to be in Foggy Bottom, and we're going to go over these activities first and give you the answers to each riddle, and then we'll look at the map and I'll show you that exact location. The answer to your first riddle: take over the taxi graveyard control point. Answer to riddle number 2: donate resources to any allied control point in Foggy Bottom. So basically, when you take over the taxi graveyard control point, just donate to that control point officer. And then the answer to your third riddle is complete activities in Foggy Bottom, and you can see on the progress bar we have 3 of 3. So you just want to do 3 random activities in Foggy Bottom. So let's look at the map and I'll show you exactly where that is. So you can see over here, Foggy Bottom is in that white outline. So for your first riddle, take out the taxi graveyard, and then of course after you do that, donate to that control point officer. That's for your second riddle, and then your third is just do 3 random activities. So anything like public executions, territory controls, whatever is in here. So yeah, I don't have very many activities in here myself, but hopefully you do. On to Scout 2. Intel, well played, Agent. It's been fun, right? It takes time to build trust. Explore a beautiful Foggy Bottom and see if you can solve my next riddles. The answer to the first one is complete a bounty in Foggy Bottom. Simple enough. Answer to riddle number 2, complete the Potomac Event Center mission in any difficulty. And the answer to 3 is eliminate enemies by using shade skills in Foggy Bottom. You can see the progress bar. You want to eliminate 15 enemies with a skill. So again, we are staying in Foggy Bottom, and just to show you the mission that you need to do is the Potomac Event Center. Alright, on to Scout 3. Intel is come find me in West Potomac Park. I want to see how well you work with Anna. Answer to the first riddle: complete the Lincoln Memorial mission in any difficulty. Answer to number 2: eliminate hostiles with headshots in West Potomac Park. And then the answer for number 3 is take over the mast control point. Okay, we can quickly look at that map so you can see where West Potomac Park is. It's just under where Foggy Bottom was, and this time it is the red outline that you can see. This whole area is West Potomac Park. Now, the mission you're doing, Lincoln Memorial, is right here. Then again, any headshots against enemies inside of West Potomac Park. And then the control point we're taking out is the mast, which is just above the shop safe house. Moving on to Scout 4 Intel, let's stick around in West Potomac Park a little longer. There's still plenty to do, and I'm sure Anna would enjoy being able to update her map. Answer to the first riddle, complete activities in West Potomac Park. And you can see again, progress 3 of 3. We want to take out just 3 random activities. Answer to number 2, take over the flooded levee control point. And the answer to number 3 is complete a bounty in West Potomac Park. So we'll take a look at the map. And this is the flooded levee right here, which is just above the tidal basin mission. And you can see there are plenty of activities to do to take care of that first riddle. Okay, so yeah, these are pretty easy. On to Scout 5 Intel. Let's get back to civilization. Anna has been looking forward to visiting Constitution Hall. Alright, so the answer to the first riddle is take over the nest control point. Answer to number 2, destroy enemy weak points in Constitution Hall. And you're going to be destroying 25, as you can see on the progress bar. And we'll get right back to that in just a second, because the answer to number 3 is complete a bounty in Constitution Hall, which is easy enough. Now, as far as destroy enemy weak points in Constitution Hall, there's a couple of ways that you can destroy weak points. One way is, putting this firefly on enemies, and that is the Demolisher. The Demolisher fireflies damages or destroys enemy weak points, skill proxies, and environmental explosives. So you can see the weak points that we need to destroy are usually on the enemy's belt or on the side of their waist. Alright, in Scout 6, Intel, Anna loves to increase her data sets. She would like to stay in Constitution Hall a little longer. Answer to your first riddle is complete the DCD headquarters mission on any difficulty. Answer to number 2, donate resources to any allied control point in Constitution Hall. And as with all of the donations to the control points, you can see the progress bar is 100 of 100. So just donate 100 resources to that control point and you'll be good. And the answer to number 3 is complete activities in Constitution Hall. So just complete 3 random activities. So the DCD headquarters, we'll just take a look and see the location for that. So you can see it's right here just at the edge of the Constitution Hall area. Alright, on to Scout 7 Intel. Next stop, Federal Triangle. And the answer to riddle number 1 is apply status effects to enemies in Federal Triangle. And the progress bar is 10 of 10. So just apply a status effect to 10 enemies and you'll be good. Answer to number 2 is complete the Jefferson Trade Center mission on any difficulty. And answer to number 3 is take over the Navy Plaza control point. So again, this is the Federal Triangle in this red outline, this whole area. Okay, so you have the Jefferson Trade Center just beside the 1040 safe house. And of course, the control point you want to take out is the Navy Plaza right here. Alright, on to Scout 8 Intel. We're almost done, I promise. I'm sure you still have a lot of questions. Maybe you'll find answers in Federal Triangle. Answer to riddle number 1, complete the Viewpoint Museum mission in any difficulty. Answer to number 2, complete a bounty in Federal Triangle. And the answer to number 3 is complete activities in Federal Triangle. And as always with all of the activities, progress bar is 3 of 3, so just complete 3 random activities. So the Viewpoint Museum, we'll take a look at on the map. So right here on the right side of the Federal Triangle. Scout 9 Intel, we are on a mission of justice. It's time for you to go to Judiciary Square. Okay, so the answer to riddle number 1 is take over the cinder block control point. Answer number 2, complete activities in Judiciary Square. And answer to number 3, donate resources to any allied control point in Judiciary Square. So take out the cinder block control point, then when you get to 3, go back there and donate resources, 100 resources. So let's take a look at Judiciary Square over here to the right. This whole area right here in the red outline. All right, in the center block control point, it's just underneath the last stop safe house. Scout 10, Intel. I love seeing you and Anna working together. Isaac has his usefulness, but Anna, she's a member of the team. I need you to stay in Judiciary Square as we continue our hunt for justice. Answer to the first riddle: eliminate hyenas in Judiciary Square. And you want to eliminate 50 hyenas. The easiest way I found to do this is just go to the District Union Arena Stronghold and just progress enough to get your 50 kills. Alright, answer to number 2, complete a bounty in Judiciary Square. And the answer to number 3 is complete activities in Judiciary Square. Again, 3 activities. Alright, on to Scout 11. Intel, you can never have enough justice. Keep exploring the square. Answer to riddle number 1, complete a bounty in Judiciary Square. Riddle number 2 is eliminate enemy equipment in Judiciary Square. And you can see 15 of 15, so you want to eliminate 15 of these. And I'm going to go over these equipments here in just a minute. Let's get to the answer of riddle number 3, and that is take over the hotel infirmary control point. Now, in all of these bounties, I'm pretty sure you guys know how to do it, but as you can see on top, if we just scroll over 2 bounties, you just go over to whichever area you're on to where you need to take out a bounty. We're in Judiciary Square. Just click on that and you can pick from all of these bounties. You can do from challenging and heroic. Sometimes you have hard and normal bounties. I just recommend doing the lowest one so you can just get it done quickly. So I wanted to show you what I did to take care of the enemy equipment in Judiciary Square. And the equipment is when they put out those turrets or you throw out their cars that explode on you. Those are the equipments you're wanting to take out. So I'm gonna go show you what I did. Alright, so when it's just me and her left in an area, I just let her run those cars at me. She will continuously send these cars out to me. And I don't use a jammer because jammers can actually hurt the enemy and I do not want to kill her. Now the ideal way of doing this is if you have a couple of these enemies like this and they usually send the cars one after another to you. I may be a little too close to where she's trying to shoot me, so let me just back up. And yeah, she usually just keeps sending those cars and I just keep killing them. And that's how you can get those 15 pretty quickly. So that's just an example of what I do. Again, the enemies that put the turrets up, you can take those turrets out. That's also another way to take out the equipment as well. Alright, on to Scout 12, Intel. Alright, Agent, it's time to relax. Kick back and go to the East Mall. Answer to the first riddle is complete activities in East Mall. Just 3 random activities. Answer to number 2, complete a bounty in East Mall. And then the answer to number 3 is take over the Metro Ruins control point. So we'll take at East Mall, which is down here. Right in this area where this little strip is with all of these control points. And of course, the control point you're going to want to take out is the Metro Ruins. Scout 13, Intel. Agent, there's still more work to be done in the East Mall. But don't worry, soon we'll be able to get the gang back together. Answer to your first riddle is complete the air and space mission in any difficulty. Answer to number 2, take over the solar farm control point. And answer to number 3 is donate resources to any allied control point in East Mall. So Scout 13 is pretty easy. Take out the air and space mission, take out the solar farm control point, stay at that control point, and donate 100 resources to that control point officer. And I will show those locations. Air and Space Museum, right down here, just underneath the ring save files. And of course, the control point you want to take out is the solar farm. And on to Scout 14, which is the one we're on right now. The intel, there's always more to explore in the mall. Answer to riddle number 1, take over the crash site control point. Answer to number 2, complete the American History Museum on any difficulty. And the answer to number 3 is complete activities in East Mall. Again, 3 of 3, just complete 3 random activities. The crash site control point is the very last one, all the way to the right of East Mall. Then the Air and Space Museum is just above the Metro Ruins control point. Complete this on any difficulty. Alright, so we are up to date, and we'll go over Scout 15 when it unlocks in 1 day in 14 hours. So I hope this video was helpful, my friends. Again, I want to try to get back in the swing of making, some of these videos. I got a lot of different build video ideas I want to put out there. And of course, we have all that new stuff coming to the game. We got the PTS going on right now, which I'm testing out some of that new stuff. I may make videos of that. I don't know. We'll see. But, we got a lot of beautiful stuff coming to the game. Not to mention the DLC that is confirmed to be coming out in 2025. Anyway, that's it for this video. Hope you guys are doing good, staying safe out there. And as always, my YouTube family, take it easy.